Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Danielson! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Drogba. Now it's Pedri. Pedri purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xavi Alonso. David Villa. He's found a way through. Xavi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Rudiger cuts it out. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Danielson, and that could set him on his way, and he's surging through. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Koundé with the clearance. Chooses to go back. Great hit! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Danielson. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Beckenbauer. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Messi. Xabi Alonso. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Danielson. That's really well manoeuvred. He could be in here. And that could set him on his way. He's cut it out. And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Bruno Fernandes gets across and deals with it. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
He's had a shot! He scores! Back to within 1! Interesting! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he's had it nicked away. It's going to be another throw. It's a good foot in there.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987 spettatori.
But it's Thuram. Rodri. Rummenigge. Real chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
He's had a hit! And one more try! And that should get the job done. That is a great ball.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bruno Fernandes. Perez.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Yamal. Mateus. Koundé. And it's Rudiger. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14, Xabi Alonso. Numero 22, numero
Musiala.
9, Messi. Numero 10, numero 19,
Conte.
Van Buiten.
Now it's
Lasciano il
Schneider.
campo per il numero 23.
And now they can clear their lines.
Il numero 42, il numero 24.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game.
Denilson! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. David Villa. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? It's been cut out, well played.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Musiala. And it's Del Piero. Musiala! Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got to be in here! Now the finish! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Having turned the game on its head, and that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I volontari di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff